So as you guys can see here, the limited time Scorpion vehicle in Roblox Jailbreak will be going limited in just a few hours. So today we'll be going over my final thoughts on this vehicle. Should you actually get it? Is it worth the money? All of that stuff. Because, well, chances are this is probably going to be one of the rarest vehicles in the entirety of Jailbreak trading once it goes limited. So yeah, we'll be going over that in this video, and we're also doing a free torpedo giveaway at 20,000 subscribers. We're getting super close to that goal, so it will be happening incredibly soon. So yeah, if you're interested, make sure to subscribe for that. But not only that, we will be doing a free Scorpion giveaway here once this thing actually goes limited. Make sure to stay tuned for that because I will be live streaming it when it happens, and I do also have 2 of these things to give out. But yeah, now onto what I was talking about before, my final thoughts on the Scorpion. Over the past few days, we've been measuring a lot of the stats on this vehicle, the top speed, the acceleration, comparing it to the torpedo as well, which if you guys are interested in that, here are all of the timings. This is long distance and short distance all the way across the map. As you guys can see here, the Scorpion is much better at long distance than it is short distance, and when it comes to short distance, the torpedo does win. But yeah, overall, the difference isn't really that much. You guys can see here when you start using rocket fuel, the time difference isn't really that big. And like I said, this was measured all the way across the entire map, and if the difference is that little, then what's the actual point of getting the Scorpion? And most of the time when you're playing the game anyways, you'll just be going short distances, for example, from the casino to the volcano and all of that stuff. That isn't really considered long distance. And so yeah, really the only thing the Scorpion is good at is winning races all the way across the entire map, and also just being a really cool looking car. But speaking about how cool this vehicle is, honestly, we need a lot more vehicles like this in the game. I don't even think it has to be some sort of crazy supercar, you know, it could just be some sort of luxury yacht you put in the middle of the ocean. Because currently, pretty much every vehicle in the entire game has the exact same abilities and stuff, and it's not really that interesting. So having a couple really unique vehicles with just a bunch of weird features would definitely be really, really cool. But back to the Scorpion actually being worth your money, honestly, I'd say that it just kind of depends how much money you actually have in the game and how much time you're willing to spend grinding for it. Like you guys could see here, it's only obtainable for the next 14 hours, and by the time this video is uploaded, chances are it's going to be like 8 hours. So yeah, if you have like under $1 million or something, I'd say just leave it because you're probably not going to get it unless you grind incredibly hard. But then if you do have over $1 million, I'd say just grind for it. It's not really that big of a grind anymore, especially now that the police team gives out so much more money than the criminal team. We did just test that a few months ago, and yes, the police team does pay more money, by the way, if you weren't aware. So yeah, just doing that for a couple of hours might be able to get you this vehicle. But yeah, honestly, if you're just looking for top speed and acceleration, this vehicle isn't really anything too special, so I don't really see any reason to grind too hard for it. It's definitely a good vehicle, don't get me wrong, but for the amount of time you gotta spend grinding for it, it's not really worth it for most people. Like pretty much most things in this game, it just kind of depends what you're into. If you're into trading, then definitely get it because it will be worth a lot there. If you're into top speed and acceleration, it's not really anything special, like I said. But then if you're also looking for a really cool car that is extremely weird and probably shouldn't be in this game, then well, this is definitely a good vehicle for you. Do I regret buying it? Honestly, no. I like the vehicle personally. It's probably going to be my main vehicle when I play the game now. So yeah, really all you need to know about that is the vehicle is only going to be obtainable for like another 8 hours. So get it if you really want to get it. And yeah, like I said at the start of the video, I will be giving out 2 free Scorpions once this thing is actually limited. And actually, while we're on the topic of that giveaway, you will have to be in my Discord server in order to join it. So make sure to do that if you're interested. But one final thing I want to test with the Scorpion is how it does against the Javelin. And I'm not really too sure how true this one is, but according to you guys, the Javelin is better than the torpedo. And yeah, I'm not really too sure if you guys are just trying to lie to me or something, or this is actually facts and they changed it, but we're going to go ahead and try that because I'm interested now. And since we all pretty much know now that the Scorpion is absolutely horrible at short range, we won't be testing that. But yeah, I've gotten the stopwatch up on the screen, and we're going to see how long it takes for the Scorpion to go all the way across the map compared to the Javelin. 3, 2, 1, go. I will leave this completely uncut for you guys so you guys can see absolutely everything that's going on. We're going without rocket fuel as well. And yeah, something I forgot to mention about the Scorpion is it is really hard to control when you're going incredibly fast, obviously. And yeah, especially with streaming, you will have to slow down in a few places because all of this loading makes the game incredibly laggy. And there we go. We made it over in roughly 28 seconds. I'll go ahead and check that just to be sure. So yeah, it took a total of 28.88 seconds to cover the entire map with the Scorpion. So yeah, now let's go ahead and pull out the Javelin and see how it compares to that. And by the way, Asimo and badcc really has to redo this garage. I literally can't find anything in here. That grid system is absolutely horrible, but anyways, let's go ahead and restart the timer here and see how long it takes for the javelin to get all the way from here to the bottom of the map, starting right here at this road. So 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go ahead and get this started. I believe you guys said that the javelin has slightly better handling, so let's see if that's actually true or not. I'm not really too sure. Right around here, be careful for the Camaro spawning in. The javelin seems to be stuck to the ground a lot more, which makes it a lot easier to control because it's not actually like flying around. Oh, this is going to be really close. Okay, let's see how that did. And yeah, actually, this is really, really close to the Scorpion. This is like roughly 0.5 seconds slower, which isn't really that much. So yeah, you guys could see right here, these are the results. The Javelin just barely lost by roughly 0.5 seconds, like I said. So yeah, in conclusion, if you're not really interested in grinding for the Scorpion, you're not really missing out on too much, especially if you already have the Javelin or something. And if you guys are interested in some more details about this vehicle compared to the other ones in the game, here's a list of all of the timings I got on live stream. You guys could see here at the top is the Scorpion, followed by the Concept, the Beignet, the Javelin, the Parisian, the Torpedo, the Successor, the F1 car, the Carbonara, the Bruley, and then the Arachnid at last place. So yeah, while the Scorpion is definitely much faster, the difference isn't really that significant. Keep in mind though, that was done on a live stream where pretty much everyone was doing crazy things all over the map, and it was pretty laggy, so that might be a little bit inaccurate. But yeah, those are just the results I got. If you guys have your own, make sure to put them down below in the comments. But yeah, now that's pretty much everything for the Scorpion. Overall, pretty cool vehicle, like I said, like a bajillion times at this point. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this little area once the vehicle actually goes limited. I'm not too sure if they'll just remove it or something else. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Honestly, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, with that, that's pretty much of this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.